Free Japan Channel number 191. Today, 20th April 2026, Monday. The time is 9 a.m. Good morning, everybody. Yokohama is a spring season. Blue sky, green city, beautiful as usual. Today's FGC topic is Carlson calls Trump slave. This is a topic of today. Carlson calls Trump slave. Whose slave? Israel's slave. This is the insistence of Tucker Carlson. Carlson has his own channel in YouTube, and I also listen to his opinion once in a while. And in his monologue, Carlson said, the civic religion of the United States is now Israelism. Have you ever heard of the word Israelism? Of course not. This is a word coined by Carlson. In this Israelism, Carlson means that the tendency toward Israel or the faith in Greater Israel is now the national religion of the United States of America. It sounds appalling, doesn't it? But Carlson says so. Of course, there must be various groups of religion in this world, in the United States. We have the freedom to believe in religion. Therefore, Christian Zionism can exist. Evangelical, why not? Calvinist, Baptist, okay. But secular government should be separated from these religious groups. This is the basis of modern democracy. However, Mr. Trump violates this unspoken norm that secular government should be separated from any religious group or religious section. Recently, Trump has posted the AI pictures. The first is Trump himself behaves like Jesus. And the second one is the picture where Trump and Jesus hugged each other with eyes closed. I don't know exactly what impression general Americans had about these AI pictures. Did you see these pictures good or morally sound? Perhaps not. Tucker Carlson calls Mr. Trump slave, adding that he, Carlson, feels sorry for all slaves. Therefore, he now feeling sorry for Mr. Trump because Trump has no choice to obey the order from Israel or from Prime Minister Netanyahu. In principle, Protestant is against Catholic, and Protestant is against Judaism. Judaism is a religion for Jews, and Catholic is the entity against which Protestants protested since 16th century. Therefore, Judaism, okay. Catholic, why not? Protestant, no problem. But in the United States, this Protestant and Judaism, these two sections are mingled so curiously that Christian Zionism came into being. The members of Christian Zionism are not Jews at all. They are all Christians, maybe Protestants. Christian Zionists are Protestants. At the same time, they support Great Israel story. Maybe these believers read the New Testament as well as Old Testament, and Old Testament deals with the story of Jewish people. Therefore, these evangelicals or Christian Zionists confuse Old Testament with New Testament, and Jews are the protagonist of New Testament. Of course, Jesus was a Jew. However, Jesus protested the Judaism, and because of this protest, Jesus was executed, unfortunately. Looking back this history, the Protestant is not compatible with Judaism. But in the United States alone, this confusion occurred since a long time ago and now. Very curious mingling of Protestant and Judaism gave birth to evangelical or Christian Zionists. Tucker Carlson made fun of this strange phenomenon. Of course, religion is the area. Nobody can interfere with other people. No, we can't. But if the religion interferes with politics, it is different. It is another story. We should be careful about this interference of religion to politics. And now, Mr. Trump is the top leader of the United States, so president. However, he doesn't try to hide the connection with this Protestant or Judaism or Great Israel story. In the United States, there is a pressure group, AIPAC. This AIPAC is so powerful that many US politicians are affected by this lobby activity. Mr. Trump is also one of these politicians who are influenced by this pressure group. So Trump's word from 2016, from his first term, has been colored by pro-Israel words, pro-Israel action. Mr. Trump so proudly talked about the embassy of Israel, US Embassy of Israel. He said that it was his great achievement to shift US Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He so proudly talked about this story, this embassy shifting. Kushner is his son-in-law, and he is also from Jewish family. His father is a very famous king of real estate in New York. In this connection, Trump's daughter, Ivanka, was married to Jared Kushner. Kushner is now active in US diplomacy, but he is not diplomat. He has no position, no post in US government. Nevertheless, he is envoyed to Ukraine or to Iran. With what title? Because he is son-in-law of Mr. Trump. This is not a good activity. Of course, Mr. Kushner would have been good if he had been the secretary of Mr. Trump. The secretary can be relative of the president, no problem. But diplomacy should be conducted by Rubio, for example. He should be the top of US diplomacy, shouldn't he? But instead of Rubio, Kushner is there in Ukraine or in Iran. Why? Carlson calls Trump slave. This is a very strong word and typical of Carlson wording. But I think this indication to the point, very concise, very correct. Now, many Americans are beginning to doubt the mental capacity of Mr. Trump. Is he okay? Is he psychologically alright? These questions are now heard here, there, everywhere. Tucker Carlson was right in calling Mr. Trump slave. Yes, Mr. Trump is really a slave of Israel. Is it good for American citizens? Is it good for American democracy? This is a question which US citizens should pose, not Japanese.